Hey everyone, this is Jill Hope back with another video on a Tough Love Tuesday. And before I get started here, I just wanted to remind you to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It really, really helps. And please share this video with anyone who you think could use a little boost today and maybe a little kick up the backside. So today's topic has been inspired by some clients in a group program that I have. And we were talking about this whole idea of, well, okay, how can I create something new? Like, what do we have to do? And, this person was talking about all the things that they do in their mind that kind of clouds over what they want to do and kind of keeps them from taking that powerful action that they need to take. And so I was listening to the client explain what she's going through, and all of a sudden everything got really quiet. And it hit me that we make it so hard, and it's really not hard. It's actually really easy to create any change that you want in your life, any change, whether it's about money or making a success of your business or any change. It really works for all different types of changes. So what do you need to do if you want to create a change? There are two things. But first, before you even get to those two things, you've got to know what you want to change. And I know that sounds obvious, but a lot of people are not even clear on what they want to change. They might know what they want to get away from, what they want to stop doing, what kind of situation they no longer want to persist in their lives, but they don't always know what they want to move to. So you really want to know, what do you want to be different in your life? What is your vision? What is your goal? What is that thing that you want to create that is different from what you're experiencing now? So that's the first step, is just knowing what you want. And sometimes that's a big ask. Like I've probably said this in previous videos, and I talk with my clients about this a lot. I share this, is that I spent an entire year, no joke, an entire year just asking myself, what does Jill want? Because my desires were so clouded with what other people wanted for me that it was really hard to clear all the gunk away and just, tune into, what is it that I want? What does my heart and soul want? Never mind what my parents want for me, or my husband, or my son, or my friends, or what the neighbors are doing. What do I actually want? So make sure that you are clear on what you want first, because that is the first place you'll get stuck. If you're not really clear on what you want to go to, if you don't like something you're experiencing and you want something different or better, but you're not clear on what that is, even a little clear, like any little nugget of clarity, you need to have something that you want to move to first. If you don't have that, you're not going to get clear results. I mean, it's impossible for God, source, universe to bring that to you if you're not even sure what it is. Okay. So you need to have a little bit of clarity there. But assuming, let's pretend that you do. Maybe you do. Maybe you are super clear on what you want and you're ready to double down on it. Then how do you create that change? How do you go from what you're experiencing now to that thing that you want? It's really simple. It's two things. The first thing is, you need to make a new, powerful decision. A new, powerful decision. There is so much power in a decision. And the problem for most people is we don't make new decisions. We keep doubling down on the old decisions and then wonder why things don't change. You've got to do something new to get a new result. And to do something new, you've got to think something new. We get stuck in our thought patterns. We get stuck in our habits. And if we don't make it a point, make it an intention to change it, we'll just keep moving through life on repeat. We'll just keep doing the same old things. We'll keep thinking the same old thoughts, and we'll keep experiencing the same old results. So you've got to make a new decision. What are you going to decide when it comes to that thing that you want, when it comes to that situation that you want to change? You've got to get clear on what you're deciding, and you've got to make a firm decision. It's not putting conditions around it, like, well, I'll decide that when I've got the money, or when, I lose 15 pounds, or whatever it may be. No, make the decision now, and then create the path to live it. So the first thing you do is you make a new powerful decision. Now, the second thing you want to do is once you've made that new powerful decision, it's a firm decision, you're not going back on it, you're committing to that decision, then you need to take a new powerful action. A new powerful action. Just like I said, if you're going to decide something, but then you keep doing the same old habits, same old things, you're not going to get the result. Deciding it is only half the equation. You then have to step into that new decision by doing something different, taking a new action. And most of the time, I'm telling you, most of the time, that new powerful action is going to be uncomfortable. It's going to stretch you. It's going to feel, it's going to make you feel insecure potentially. It might even feel like it's a little bit risky, depending on what it is, right? But if you don't take the new powerful action, you cannot possibly get the new result. You've got to step into the decision. You know, a decision on its own means nothing if you don't back that up with powerful action. So you've got to do something different in order to get the new result. And it will be scary. 9 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10, it will be scary. It will not feel right. And we'll use our fear to stop us. We'll let our fear stop us. You know, one of the things that I do in my coaching and in my programs, you know, we spend the bulk of our time is just me helping people actually get clear on their decisions and then have the gumption to step into it, you know, to move it forward. It's kind of hard to do on your own sometimes because we have a million excuses that run around in our heads. Plus, a lot of us have been conditioned to believe that, you know, for the things that we are dreaming about, that we can't have them or we shouldn't have them, or we're not the kind of people that has those things, or, you know, you can't do X, Y, Z. It's frowned upon for whatever reason. Moms can't do that, or that's selfish, or that's greedy. We have all this stuff floating around that was conditioned into us. None of it is true or real, but we've bought into a lot of that stuff and it stops you. And that's why sometimes if you find that, you know what you want, you're clear on what you want, you make a decision to have it, but then you find that you keep not stepping up to the plate. Anyone done that before? I've done that with certain things. You keep not stepping up to the plate over and over and over. Well, you're not going to get the thing. And so sometimes we need a little reinforcement. We need some support. We need someone there to help clear the clutter, the conditioned thoughts, get them out of our mind so we can see clear to our vision, see clearly our decision, and then have the balls to step into it, right? To claim it, to say, yes, I'm doing this and I'm doing it now. And I'll give you a little tip. This helps me all the time, like all the time. When I remember to do it, and I'm getting better at remembering, and I've given this to some of my clients too, and it's highly successful for them too, or highly effective for them too, is if you want to get yourself to do something, so like you've made this powerful decision, you've decided what your next powerful action is, and you're ready to step into it, don't think about it. Don't let yourself think about it. If you allow yourself to start thinking about that action, you're not going to do it. You've got to go unconscious as you're taking that step forward. And I mean that. And think about this. Think of something you really don't want to do. If you don't think about it and you just go, like jumping, off a cliff into a big pool of water, you can't think about it. Because if you start thinking about it, you're going to think about all the things that might be in that water or how your body might get twisted when you're going down. And then you won't do it. You won't do it. So you've got to wipe your mind clear right before you do the thing and just move into action without the thoughts. Just move into action. Hit send on the email. Make the phone call. You just move into action. Now, on the flip side, if your powerful action that you are not getting yourself to be able to do is stopping something, so maybe your powerful action is I need to stop, watching TV every night so that I can work on my business, say, then to stop something, that is where you do the opposite. You get super conscious about what you're doing. So when you want to, you're feeling like you want to sit down on the couch and you want to turn on Netflix, but you could be moving your business forward if you spend another hour working on your project, then you want to get really conscious about what's going on in your mind when you start thinking about sitting down on the couch. What are you telling yourself that's getting you, that's luring you? Are you telling yourself, well, I've been working really hard today, I need to take a break? Breaks are not going to help you live your dream, right? Breaks are good, and we need to plan our breaks in, right? But if you're finding that night after night after night, you have an intention in the morning to get something done that evening, and you keep not choosing it, you keep not doing it, then you want to get uber conscious about why you're making that choice and start making the new choice. Back that powerful decision with the powerful action. So you want to create a change, you get to do it. You get to create whatever you want. And it's not hard, but you do have to do these two things. Powerful new decision, backing it up with a powerful action. And if you struggle with the action piece and it's doing something that you're afraid to do or that you don't really want to do or that you hesitate to do, don't think about it, just do it. Or if it's something that you can't stop doing, you can't stop doing this habit that's not taking you closer to your goal, then you want to get really conscious as you keep choosing not to and ask yourself, what's this about? Why am I not choosing this? What voice am I listening to that's taking me off my path, so that you can make a different decision? And if those things don't work, or if you want to take an easier route to getting what you want, then you might need some support. And I'm here for you if you need that. There's a link below that can help you schedule a clarity call with me if you want to get clear on what you want to create and you want to get clear on a new powerful decision and a new powerful action, and you want help to move that forward. Let's talk about it. Let's see if I can help you create what you want. So as we leave here today, think about, what is it you want to create? What new powerful decision can you make today? And how will you back that up with a powerful action? What is the new powerful action that you need to make in order to move that thing forward? I'm Jill Hope. Thanks for listening here today. I hope that helped you, and I'll be back with another video real soon. Make sure you share this, like it, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you again in a few. Bye for now.